I watched The Fabulous Baker Boys from around 1989 with Jeff Bridges, Beau Bridges, Michelle Pfeiffer. I had seen this before, I think when I was younger, and I didn't quite get it. I think like my mom liked it, and I thought it was pretty good, but not exactly my scene. But now seeing it as a musician, I think that this story of working musicians is a powerful one, and I don't feel like there's been a story told quite like this. I read a little bit about the screenwriter. I think he also adapted Harry Potter screenplays, and he wrote Wonder Boys with Michael Douglas. But he wrote and directed this movie. But he wanted to didn't do a ton of research, but just based it on kind of the blue-collar work of musicians and people in showbiz going to the job every night, what that must be like, but also that he based the story around family. And so it stars these two brothers, which they actually are two brothers in real life. And Jeff Bridges, I think, kind of lobbied to get the job for Beau Bridges because Jeff Bridges was the bigger star. But the story is about these two brothers who have been performing together forever. They're now like late 30s, early 40s. They've been playing together for 30 plus years, and they make a living, and they're really good. But there's this kind of tension between the brothers, and Michelle Pfeiffer is this singer who comes in, and they decide they need to employ a singer to become a little more marketable, and she makes them sound great, but there's the tension, there's kind of the musical tension between the two brothers, and Michelle Pfeiffer is sort of siding more with Jack, who is the Jeff Bridges character, and he kind of has maybe aspirations to be more of an artist, but he's just playing this kind of hotel lounge act of two brothers, and they do standards. And then Beau Bridges is kind of the guy who counts the dollars and cents, and is more the business guy, more the logical one. And then Michelle Pfeiffer has sort of a romance with the Jeff Bridges character, which is a little bit tricky because it's a romance at work, which messes things up. So anyhow, I thought it was well acted, and a big part of this movie is the music of Dave Grusin. I just watched a documentary on him and remembered that this was a really great entry in his catalog of music. And so he just knows how to help the story with the musical accompaniment. Piano playing is fantastic, but I assume he's the one playing the piano for the two brothers in those scenes. And then the singing and performance by Michelle Pfeiffer, and just the way it looks, and the way it's acted, really good. And it's set in Seattle, although I guess it's mostly filmed in LA, because it doesn't look like Seattle. So anyway, I recommend checking it out. The Fabulous Baker Boys.